Hi everybody. So it's Tuesday and I would like to do like challenges or little tests things that I can do on my channel. And first, I turned 24 on the 6th and I got these roses, and as you can see, they're disgusting. They're old, they're dying, and kind of moldy, so you know, it's not that great. Well, this morning I woke up and I was looking at them and I was like, I want to do a challenge. I want to see if I can take this and make it something different. So I literally took 3 or 4 stems and I took all the petals off of it and I collected them. I collected 100 petals. And for the 100 petals, I'm going to try to glue them. I literally have some stick glue. Glue sticks. And I'm going to use the leaves. I only got like 60 leaves though. The other leaves were not very well kept, I guess you could say. So I have 60 leaves, and I'm going to turn the leaves into a stem, and then I'm going to wrap the 100 petals around it, and I'm going to see if I can make a giant rose with 100 petals, or like a small rose. I don't know how big it is, or if it's going to work or not. And then I have some of these that I would like to attach to the side of it. So this may not work, but we're about to find out. So, first of all, I have a plate. I don't really know why I have a plate. I just decided, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna need a plate. And I have some paper towels because, well, it's moldy stuff. And I want to see if I can turn something that's old and dead to something that's pretty. So what we're gonna start with is the leaves. Got my glue stick. We're just gonna dump these out. I'm gonna attempt to roll them into a stem. I don't know if this is going to work. So we are either, okay, I'm throwing the glue. We are either going to witness me making it really pretty, or we're going to witness me failing at it. Either way, it's gonna be funny. So I'm just gonna put some glue all over the leaf. And we're gonna roll the glue. We're not rolling the glue. We're gonna roll the leaf. It's very tedious. But that's okay. I think it's working. Can't even see that. Okay, so now just gonna glue down this other end because that end did not stay. We want the stem to stay together. So I'm just going to glue the inside, or like one side of the leaf, and then I'm gonna slowly wrap it around each other. And we're gonna do this with all of the leaves. And hopefully we will make a stem. I don't necessarily have an editing thing right now, so I can't speed up this process. Although, if I do have to do a part 2, I'm okay with doing that. It's already sticky. Okay, so here's our little stem so far. It's not very big. It looks terrible. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say what this looks like. I was gonna do hot glue or super glue. We don't have any. And then I was like, okay, well, do you have regular glue? And my dad was like, I don't know. I'm not a kid. And I'm like, great. So I was like, well, I'm gonna search for something because you have to have something. and I found the stick glue. And I was like, well, it's better than nothing. So now I'm here gluing leaves together to form a stem. It's not very sturdy, but it's better than nothing. It's kind of like arts and crafts. I'm kind of like waiting for myself to put a hole in one of these leaves or have the leaves crumble, because that's what they do when they dry out and they get old. They just crumble. I don't even know if I have a lot of glue. I can't see the glue. Basically, that's because the leaves are also rainbow colored. Like this one's blue, like a bluish green. And then the one in my hand is like pink. I think that's the only green, blue, and like a pinkish color are the only colors that the leaves come. And then the petals, they have like purple, red, green, blue, yellow, and pink. I was looking at the petals. I don't know how to roll this in order to make it longer. It's gonna be really thick. Oh my god. I did not think this through. Oh. I mean, it's getting longer. It really is. This part is really thick and this part's not. I was hoping that I could like make the stem a little longer as I roll them, but they're leaves, so they don't necessarily like wrap together the way you would wrap yarn or twine or something like that. Twine? I don't know if you would wrap twine. I feel like this is boring. Oh. Okay. We're gonna attempt to do that, because you know how like when you start from one spot and then as you wrap the thing you can slightly move it so that the whole thing kind of moves up, and you start from one spot and then you end in another? That made no sense. I just glued it to the paper towel. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I got it! I just angled the leaf a different way. I also just put a hole in the leaf. It's not working. Oh, my hands are so sticky. I don't know if you could see it. There's literally a hole right here. I put a hole in the leaf. This leaf does not want to be glued. That's okay, I'm not giving up. It's okay. We'll get this. Even if I have to glue all of them, even if this is as long as the stem is going to get. I really hope it's longer than this, because if you take an actual like flower, that's actually not bad. I mean, obviously I need 2 of these to be together, if not a little bit more. So we're actually not doing bad here. I also think another reason why this is a little tricky is because the first one I just rolled around itself, but the rest of them I'm rolling around other things. So trying to hold on to both is a little tricky. And I'm also rolling them at an angle. so that I can hopefully make the stem go longer instead of just like packing itself up in one little spot. We'll see if that works here. Kind of. I'm not really holding it down very long, so it's all slowly just kind of falling apart. Oh hey, it worked. Okay, just gonna re-glue the end here. This very easily could become a 2-part video. I very easily could just be recording the stem part, and then tomorrow I can record making the flower and then putting it together. We'll see. I knew this was going to take a long time because it's kind of like arts and craftsy, and so I literally woke up this morning and I was like, I'm doing this. I have to. And I sat down and I prepared everything. I even sat here watching YouTube videos and listening to music and singing and all of that while I just recorded myself, seeing how long the videos can go. Yesterday I did that same thing, trying to figure out if I could record a 15-minute video. I could, but I wanted to know if I can go past the 15 minutes. And if I went past the 15 minutes, how much will my phone allow me to upload? And it started uploading. It was uploading very slowly, and after a while I was like, okay, it's gonna let me upload, because if it wasn't, it would have stopped already. And I think I went up to 30 minutes, which is great. I did not take into consideration that this was going to be this sticky. I don't know why. It's glue. I should have known that. But we're good. Okay, how long do I want this stem to be? Because what I could do to make this a little bit more sturdy is just keep it this length and then just continue to wrap the leaves around it to make it a little bit stronger. We're gonna measure it again. I only put like one extra leaf. It's not very long, but also 100 petals is more than this rose. I used about 3 or 4 of them, so I kind of feel like this has to be longer. I don't know. It's gonna fall apart because it's flimsy. So it could go 2 ways. It could go longer, so that, because it's a big flower, I'm basically putting 3 to 4 roses into one rose. Or it could be a shorter stem, but a thicker one to hold the weight of all of it. I think that's what I'm going to do, so that it'll actually hold the rose. I put another hole. And I also got a whiff of how this smells. Not pleasant. I hope this is not terrible for my health, because these are old and moldy flowers. I've had them since the 6th. Did you just see that? Okay, flower. You're supposed to be staying together. Okay, we have some work to do, because as you saw, that just fell apart. Which is funny. The fact that I'm sitting here with a glue stick trying to get this to work, I feel is funny enough. Okay, so I just found a lot of mold on this one. So I'm actually going to throw this one away, because I tried to cut all of the mold off so that I did not get sick. And I didn't want to do this with not so fresh petals, because I didn't want to ruin the flowers. They were really pretty. And I didn't have this idea until I woke up this morning and realized that I should probably get rid of them, even though I really don't want to, because they're rainbowed. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen a rainbow rose. And so when I got them for my birthday, I was like, oh my god, I never want to get rid of these. And then, unfortunately, because they are real flowers, I have to, at some point, get rid of them. So, I figured why not do a little challenge and literally turn these into one giant flower. And that's what I'm doing today. And the longer I do this, the more I'm realizing that there is definitely going to be a part 2. Because we are already 15 minutes into the video and I've only made this much progress. Oh my goodness. That's okay though, I'm having fun. Oh. Does it count if I glue it to myself? Which I've done a few times already. I feel like this is really... I just had an idea. I should have done this around a pen. It's too late now because it's squished and I don't want to mess it up more than it's already messed up. It's actually not as messed up as I'm saying it is. It actually looks pretty cool. It's a little rainbow leaf stem thing that I'm gluing together. So my laptop just went off and I thought it was my phone. We almost had issues. But it's just my computer. I don't know why I turned it on. I literally was like, they're not gonna want to just watch me not looking at the camera and not see what I'm doing. So I was like, I need another tray. Because my laptop is on the tray and I need to move it back one, but still have a tray to work on. So I went and I grabbed another tray and then I was like, okay, but they also don't want to see me leave and go all over the place in the middle of the video. So I have a third tray in which I have all of the ingredients sitting on it. I'm glued to the glue stick. I could become like a fairy. A leaf words. Leaf flary? Totally a word. A leaf fairy, or like a rose fairy, because if I just glued all of these to myself, I would be a fairy. I kind of want pointy ears. And then I was doing some research on like how I can get pointy ears, and they literally have procedures that you can do to have them go in, cut part of your ear, and form an actual point to your ear so that you can have elf ears. So the fact that that can happen is like, yes, but also no, because I'm terrified of having surgery. Like, they would be cutting my ear off, basically, and growing it in another way so that I could have elf ears. But I think that would be really cool though, because once it's done, it would be pointy. I'd have an elf ear. Are you gonna stay together? Thank you. Alrighty then. I'm so sticky. So it's coming along quite nicely. I put another hole in it and I'm glued I glued it to the paper. I don't know how long this has to sit there to dry, so we'll definitely find that out. Definitely. Also, after I was done recording for like anything for like 30 minutes, I went to upload it onto YouTube itself to see if the video would actually post. It was gonna take about 2 hours to do that. So after about 40 minutes, it had literally only uploaded maybe 10% of the video. And so I was like, well, it's still recording. Uploading. So I'm just gonna cancel that. And literally gonna just record my video. Okay, we're hitting a spot where it's literally not wanting to stick. I don't know if I have to be wrapping these around tighter or if it's too soggy. It's not wanting to work. Okay, I got it to work. Okay, we're good. Taking more leaves. Ooh, I wonder if I could take some of these, I could pull them apart, and like glue them into the thing. That would look cute. Just kind of like that. What if these are like an incense? It probably would not smell good. If these were not old and dying, I think that would be something really cool to do. Like, just roll them up together and have like go outside and pick them fresh and then roll them up and then light them on fire. They're flowers, so it might smell good. I don't know. Don't try that. Okay, so we are gluing on this white part to the stem. And then eventually we are going to glue on the flower. And I'm gonna leave a little gap in here so that, excuse me, so that we can put the flower, like I can roll up one of the petals or a couple of them and literally stick it inside of here so that it's sticking out the top. I need to wrap this in something. I need to wrap some leaves around this so that the flower will stay on it because it's not wanting to stay. My sticky fingers keep pulling it off. I really wish I used a pen, because if I used a pen, it could have been like a rose pen made out of actual roses. Which I think would have been cool. Okay. Also, this is not paper. This is an actual leaf. So the fact that I'm making this out of actual leaves is kind of interesting. Yay! My dad's about to knock. Yeah? I'm recording a video.
Huh?
I'm recording a video.
When you're done, can you go get some more wood for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gotta go get some wood. for the fire. Also, I can't edit that out, so I'm so sorry. Okay, it's staying. That's cool. Let's get some more leaves on here. I need to patch the middle part because the middle part keeps trying to break in half and literally trying to come out. So I kind of want to wrap this around, like all the way. And then have one side like not have any, and then have it kind of like form a thing. Kind of like how my hood is right now. Like, if my head is the flower, then having it like this to go around. Yes, get glue all over the place. Oh, I like that. I do. I really do. Okay. We're doing it. We are so doing it. I'm now literally gluing my fingers because, you know, the stem is not very long. But that's okay. We will get this. And I've already got this a little gluey, so we can glue the leaf over it. I like how I said I was gonna glue another leaf in the middle, and I'm not gluing another leaf in the middle. Okay. We need to glue this little flap down here. My hands are so sticky. Does this look ugly? I feel like it does. Oh, that moment I have to use my whole hand. It looks like a mini tree. Or a paintbrush. I don't know. This looks ugly. But that's okay. I kind of want to add another one of these to the other side. So we're going to do that. This is actually turning out pretty well. I know it looks funky and weird, but that's okay. Just kind of like gluing bits and pieces of nature together to make one little thing. And then the rose will go in the middle of it. I kind of feel like I should have put these on last because I'm going to put the rose in there and I'm going to glue the pieces together. So hopefully I didn't just mess this up by pre-gluing these down. I kind of feel like I did though. That's okay. We will figure it out tomorrow. I also did not have a pre-one done, so we'll just do that real quick. Okay. So this is the start to my makeshift rose using actual leaves and actual flower petals. I'm going to finish gluing all of these leaves onto this stem here, and I'm probably going to add some more of these things. There's going to be a part 2. Part 2, I'm going to actually take all of the petals and I'm going to form the rows around this. So if you liked this video and want to see part 2, I will put the link in the description after I've recorded the video. Leave me a like and a comment, and thank you for watching.